Welcome back to my channel, friends. Thank you all so much for being here. Today I'm going to bring you along for another little thrifting adventure. We're going to go to a huge peddler's mall and hunt through all the different antique booths. I might even run into Goodwill. I want to check out Ross and TJ Maxx to see if I can find a rug, and still on the hunt for a coffee table while we're thrifting and all of that. So I thought I would bring you along for another thrifting trip because I love bringing y'all along for these, and they are your favorites that I do here on my channel. So I like to bring you along for all of them. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will see you when we get to the very first thrift store. This booth had so many nice dishes. This one was my favorite for $3. I'm really surprised I didn't get this, but at the time I had just found my big set of English Village dishes, so I didn't feel like I needed it, but it was so beautiful. And then I also came across this Flow Blue bowl for $15. These Wexford goblets were only $2 each, and they would make such a beautiful addition to a tablescape. I always love when I come across this picture because it takes me back in time to my childhood. My mom has had this picture hanging up in our hallway for as long as I can remember. It's still there, and it's been there since like before I was born, and I've always just really loved it. I can remember just standing in the hallway and staring at it multiple different times. So it always takes me back to that, and it would be so perfect right now to get and put out for fall. It has the most beautiful fall scenes on it. Next, I stopped in at Goodwill and I saw a ton of cute things, but I didn't end up getting anything on this day. I tried a few things on and had a few things in my cart, but I ended up just putting everything back because it isn't anything I absolutely needed. I really loved both of these pairs of mules. They were both my size, and I thought they would be so pretty for fall. They were $5 each, but I do already have several pairs of little slip-on mules that I love for fall and winter, and I didn't really need them, so I left them behind for someone else. Okay, now I'm going to share with y'all what I picked up today at the antique mall, and I also, like I said, ran into Ross after, and I finally found a rug that I love in here, so stay tuned until the end so that I can share with you what that looks like. I'm absolutely loving it, and I think it was the perfect fit for the space. So let's get started with the haul. The first thing that I found, I'm so excited about this. I love this fabric. It is beautiful, and I feel like it's so unique. It's definitely hand sewn and homemade, and so I love just how unique of a print it is and that it was homemade, and it is so special to me. I'm so excited. So it is this beautiful, beautiful pillow. Look at this fabric. Oh my gosh. It is just so quaint and cozy, beautiful. I love the blue. It's the perfect shade of blue. Look at the trees. Look at them. They're at a picnic table eating lunch. You've got a baby and a dog, and then these children here playing on the ground. And then on this side, it looks like the men are playing a little sport over here. And then this couple is dancing. You have the little house in the back with a fence and some goats, and then someone riding a horse. It is just such a beautiful fabric. I love this. And for now, I have it sitting on that little chair back there. That's one of those chairs I got in the yard sale. If y'all saw my huge yard sale haul, definitely go watch that to see a lot of the new goodies that I picked up from a huge yard sale recently. But I had this displayed in that, and I'll insert a clip at the end of what it looks like, but it's really pretty. And then the next thing I got from the antique mall was a adorable little straw hat. Y'all know how much I love straw hats. I love decorating with them. I love wearing them, and they are just the cutest decor and accessory piece to me. They're so simple, but I feel like they just add so much to a space. This one has a really pretty navy blue bow on it, so I felt like the navy would kind of tie in with the blue on here if I wanted to like style these two together. They were from the same booth, so I was feeling really inspired when I picked these up, and I thought they kind of went together. And this was $3. Oh, I forgot to mention the pillow was $4, and then this one was $3. And so I'm probably gonna hang this on the wall. I have a couple hanging back there. I started hanging them on the wall, and I just love it. I love how cozy it makes it feel, very cottagey. And then I've also been hanging them in my little beauty room. It could also go on some of the hooks I have in our kitchen. So lots of different ways I could display this. And this, I love how this looks on here, and it gives me the idea that like for fall I could to one of my other straw hats, I could get some pretty ribbon, maybe like some velvet orange ribbon or something from Hobby Lobby, and tie it around one of my hats, because that's a really good way to like bring in color, like a subtle touch of color, and add a pretty accent to your little straw hats. And then the last thing that I got, those were the only things from the antique mall, and the very last thing was from Goodwill. I just ran in really quick to browse through, and I could not pass up this little creamer. This was $2.59, and this matches some of the other ironstone dishes that I have. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember the name of what this pattern is called, but I have a couple sugar dishes that go with this, so I now have the creamer that matches the set, so that's exciting. And I just can't pass up on these little creamers. I just love them. So that is everything that I got, and now I will stand up and share with you the new rug. I've already got it down and absolutely love how it looks in here. But first, let's add my new pillow to my new little antique chair and see how it looks over here. It's amazing how much better a bigger rug looks in this space. I'm so happy I went with this one. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted the same type of vintage look with the gray and the whites and creams to keep it really neutral. That way it would still go with everything and it wouldn't be too drastic of a change. I just wanted a subtle like I said, distressed kind of vintage white and gray rug. So I'm loving this. Like I said, it was from Ross and it was $70, which is an incredible deal for a rug this size. So I was super happy to find a good deal in the colors and the size that I wanted. And now we've just got to find our little round coffee table. I'm actually going to insert a few pictures on the screen of what I'm going for, and I do want to try to hold out and find something thrifted or antique at a good deal. I've had a few of you send me pictures of some from Wayfair and things like that, but I'm still going to try to hold out and find an older thrifted one. That way I can get a good deal on it and it'll have so much character and history to it. Okay, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed tagging along on our little thrifting trip and seeing what all that I found. Let me know down in the comments below what is your favorite piece that I found today, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, friends.